Philippines or Thailand? Which one is better? The question that I get all the time. My name is finnsnow. I'm a travel adventure seeker blogger living in Cebu City, Philippines. I've been traveling full-time for the past 2 years around Southeast Asia. Prior to living in Philippines, I lived in Bangkok for 8 months while I traveled around the country. And for the past 12 months, I've been based in the Philippines. So I know a thing or two about the two countries, and you're probably here wondering which one should I travel to, depending on the time you have, because not everyone has unlimited time, so maybe you just have one option. And hopefully this video is gonna help you out choosing the right destination. Or you're just curious and want to know which one I think is better. We're gonna put this video into a category, so the country with the most points at the end of it is gonna win. Also, it's 100% my opinion and only my opinion, so keep that in mind. And regardless of the winner, both destinations are truly amazing. And if anything, you should probably try to visit both of them. The categories are gonna be culture, food, nature, cost, comfort, the people, and fun. And by the way, happy holidays. I hope you had a great one. I'm right now in Thailand, so I thought, why not make this Thailand versus Philippines, because I know quite a bit about those two. And without further ado, hit that subscribe button and let's get right into it. Category 1, culture. Philippines is a Catholic country and it's quite surprising to see it when you arrive the first time. Churches are to be found in every single corner of the country, while Thailand is a Buddhist country, and from the moment you arrive, you'll be embraced by the huge ancient temples decorated in golden dragons and statues. Go to the train station and you have a monk sitting next to you, and at 6 o'clock every single day, everything stops. And then on the speakers you hear a song by the king, I believe. I don't have a footage of that, but I've been told it's disrespectful to film it. So, you know, you're in a new country, bear that in mind. Always be respectful of other people's culture. But it was really cool to see that like literally everyone stopped in a train station, which is chaotic, so many people, and just completely stops. That being said, you'll probably see more culture right away in Thailand from the moment you arrive. Temples, monks, and all the food on the street. While on the other hand, to witness the diverse and amazing culture of the Philippines, you have to be in the right place and right time to experience them. For example, the Sinulog, Dinagina, and Mascara festivals. It's a very unique traditions, and the culture displayed by each region is something to see. So the first point is actually going to Thailand. Even though Philippines is probably more diverse in culture and all the fiestas, but right away when you arrive in Thailand, you get that culture shock right away. So 1 point to Thailand. Category number 2. This was probably the hardest category. And here's why the two countries got so popular in the first place. And it's also why I think Philippines is gonna blow up in the future. I think no one would have come to these countries in the first place without the stunning nature they have to offer. Anyone that watches my videos know how I talk about the Philippines nature. But Thailand has some of the best also. Like my favorite place, Khao Sok Natural Park. It's unbelievable how few people know about this place, or few people were there when I visited. This is the gem of Thailand. Also, the islands are very beautiful, but the thing about them is that if you want to visit the most beautiful ones, the most powdery white sand, they're usually owned by a high-end luxury resorts and can cost a fortune to visit. However, in the Philippines, it's unlimited amount of paradise islands which cost a fraction of what Thailand does. So point number 2 goes to Philippines for nature. And talking about cost, category number 3, cost. How expensive is it? Everyone says that Thailand is super cheap. Well, think again. If you're doing a tourist route, it's about as pricey as Western countries. On the other hand, if you're living in Thailand, a normal day-to-day life, it can be cheap as anywhere in the world. But you're here for travel, right? So it's a bit pricey compared to my first visit in 2012. And just to solidify the claim, I recently spent a few days in Koh Tao, where I got my Paddy Eye scuba license 2 years ago. And the prices went up from 3,500 baht to 6,000 in less than 2 years. And also basic normal fun dives went from 800 to 1,800 baht. And top of that, the currency has almost increased by 30%. So in less than 2 years, things in the tourist industry have in some places doubled in price. On the other hand, in the Philippines, you can pay as little as $20 for a private tour among the most beautiful islands in the world for a whole day. Food and guides included. Clear winner, Philippines is way cheaper. Number 4, food. I think it's gonna be an obvious clear winner. Thailand is super famous for their delicacies and the way of cooking. But I also want to say a thing or two about the Philippines food. It's very unique. The taste can be both interesting, sort of speaking, and also deliciously mouth-watering. They are very famous for lechon, which is a whole roasted pig. It takes about 4 to 5 hours to cook it, and they use it for every big occasions in the country, whether that's Christmas, birthdays, or graduation. Lechon is the true Filipino food. However, the world famous Thai food will be the winner here. There's a reason why you see Thai restaurants all across the globe. The flavors, the taste, and the cooking with passion through centuries. You could spend years trying out every dish in the country, and that's why Thailand gets this point. Next category, the people. As many people have heard before, Thailand is known as the land of smiles, but however, I think the mass amount of tourism has had some effect to that quote, and I've seen it change throughout the years. But if you talk to any Thai people outside of the tourist industry, just a normal regular people, you'll find that they're the most humbling, kind and sweet people you can find on this planet. But in the Philippines, everyone is friendly. Sometimes it's even a bit overwhelming. If you're driving on a motorbike and you stop on the side of the road, you'll have people stop by and ask you if you need help or directions. You roam around their villages or provinces and they will offer you food. Even if you're not hungry, they'll ask you to join them for drinks to share their culture. And by saying that, they really want you to feel like you're one of them. And yes, that's why I'm living there right now. Philippines is my new home. So 1.2 Philippines and the people. Number 6, comfort. I don't know what it is, but I love the chaos and the craziness. I come from a place in the most northern capital of the world, Reykjavik, Iceland, where nothing happens. It's always quiet, you never see people on the street. So for me to move to these kind of places and seeing the madness, the traffic and the loud noise, it excites me. And that's why I love Bangkok and Cebu. But it can be a little bit hectic in some areas, especially in the Philippines. Thailand is a super developed tourist attraction and comfort is their priority. Getting around the country is easy as Europe. Maybe even better in terms of traffic outside of the cities. Recently I took a 10-hour bus from Bangkok down to Champron with 2-lane highway and no traffic, to a fast ferry boat over to the islands. The vans in Thailand are very big and comfy, 3-seat lanes, while Philippines is the opposite. There it's all about more passengers, less comfort. The minivans are much smaller and you have 4 or 5 people sitting in a 3-people lanes. This bus has a chicken in it. And from the vans you usually go into tricycles that will take you to the hotels. Normally they are very small and if you're tall like me, it can be a bit uncomfy. But to me, it's just part of the adventure. However, Thailand will get that point for comfort. Now last but not least, the fun category. Most people travel because they want to relax or have a good time. So obviously we gotta narrow that down and find out which country is more fun. Thailand party scene is second to none, with the legendary full moon parties and the famous Khao San backpacker road. To incredible temples, nature, mountains and islands, and all the delicious flavors of food. But the other one has a quote, "It's more fun in the Philippines." And it most certainly lives up to its name. Everything from incredible diverse landscape, the softest, whitest, powdery, creamy, milky sands and sandbars, the best sunsets and the bluest waters I've ever seen. With unlimited amount of islands to explore like Palawan, the blue waters of Cebu, the surfing island vibes of Siargao, and the friendliest people on earth. If you're all about adventuring, minusing a little bit of comfort and struggles to get from A to B, then this is the country for you. So there you have it, Philippines 4, Thailand 3. I hope that helped you make a decision if you're traveling to Philippines or Thailand. But like I said at the beginning of the video, if you get the chance to visit both of them, then of course do. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button because we're going on some epic adventures in 2019. We'll be taking it to the next level, and I'll see you guys soon in the Philippines. Peace out.